Hi, I'm Insane Writer and welcome to the channel, The Budget Gamer. Let's review the Season 31 Power Level 11 budget build of Draco, the head-banging, guitar-shredding frontman who rocks the battlefield with his wicked guitar riffs and sick vocals. While on the road touring, are you going to focus on a damage-resistant and health recovery brawler? Or tune into interrupting and delivering more damage to those roadies who don't fall in line? Knowing your playstyle preferences will be important when you select a gadget, 2 gears, and a star power. Not sure? Don't worry. I have you covered on Draco's playstyles and the best associated Power Level 11 budget build. But before we make gadget, gears, and super decisions, we need to understand more about his brawler class and playstyle. It's important to review this so that we can make smart choices that have a synergy with Draco's class strengths and or offset his weaknesses, as well as match our playstyle preferences. Let's get started. Draco's class is Tank. Tanks have a large amount of health, so they can take a hit or two. They are strong in close encounters, particularly against assassins, but are weak against damage dealers. As a gamer, if you enjoy being in the center of chaotic battles, soaking up damage like a sponge, a tank will be a great choice as your main. Let's discuss Draco's biggest weakness, his lack of distance-ranged attacks. You'll need to effectively close the distance to assert your dominance on the battlefield. As such, I recommend going with Draco's damage mitigation and recovery build in lieu of his interrupt and increased damage build. For Draco's gadget, I suggest Last Stand. With this gadget, Draco can't fall under 1 health for 2 seconds. This damage mitigation ability helps close the distance against ranged opponents. I recommend Gadget Charge and Shield for Draco's gear. This gives you 1 extra usage of Last Stand and an additional health shield to assist with taking damage while closing the distance on a ranged opponent. These gears have a strong synergy with Draco's damage mitigation strategy. And for Draco's star power, I suggest Shredding. This star power provides a heal when using Dragon Solo, Draco Super. Like his gadget Last Stand, this star power complements a damage mitigation and health recovery build. Plus, how can you be a rocker and not shred? The other playstyle approach would be to go with a damage increased build. With this playstyle, you would select Uppercut for his gadget, Gadget Charge and Damage for his gears, and Expose for his star power. However, be aware that this playstyle depends heavily on your ability to close distances while taking little to no damage so that you can utilize your extra damage abilities. Not an easy task, especially when up against experienced players. Let's review Draco's tactical and strategic gameplay on the battlefield. Draco has an interesting up-close primary attack that does its full damage at or near its maximum range, and half damage when inside that range. This requires some thought and positioning regarding how you approach and participate in combat. Failure to maintain the proper distance while in up-close combat will significantly reduce Draco's damage output and render him less effective in battle. This combat positioning ties into Draco's playstyle as a tank. Overall, with the damage mitigation and recovery build, your basic battle tactics and strategy will be to close distance smartly, engage in close-up combat at the proper range, and utilize your abilities to rock the battlefield. And if Draco is one of your favorites, check my channel for other more in-depth videos of Draco. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Brawl Stars, Power Level 11 Brawler on a Budget, Draco. Let me know your thoughts or opinions on Draco. And what do you think of his new Dread Knight Draco skin? Please like and subscribe. Let's brawl!